An amp is actually derived from a magnetic circuits problem. An amp is actually a definition of the amount of force that is pulling two current carrying conductors together in free space in a vacuum. So let's look at two parallel current carrying conductors again. Here they are, two parallel current carrying conductors, and the magnetic lines of force on these are determined by the right hand rule. We know that. So if I look at, remember, the dot means that it's coming out of the page, and the cross means it's like um, a like an arrow. It's like an arrow. And here's the back of the arrow, and those are the feathers, so it went into the page. So this one's going into the page, and this one's coming out of the page. And if we use our right hand rule says that if it's coming out, then the lines of flux go like this, which looks backwards on my camera, doesn't it? But you're gonna have to do it. Put your thumb up and then curl your fingers around, and you'll see that those magnetic flux lines go like this, up and around. And then for the one that's traveling in, that looks like an X. That's because your feathers are going in to the page there, looking like an X. And that one goes down. So those lines of flux come up like this. And what happens is that they want to be as small as possible. They want to be as small as possible. So what they end up doing is they end up joining. They're in the same direction, essentially. Oh, so sorry. Now I'm going to look at two cases where, uh, so let me see here. That had them going, this way and then this way. So they're opposing each other, right? Their repulsion is happening. So this is opposition. Now, if I have them going in the same direction, so they're both coming out in this picture, these are both coming out. If they're both coming out, then I do my right hand rule again, and these ones go this way, and these ones go this way. And if you follow that, look, you have one going that way, and then you have one going that way, and that's actually the same direction up at the top there. So these can actually join. So these magnetic field lines join. And then when they join, they then want to become as small as possible. So kind of like an elastic band, they pull themselves together. And when they pull themselves together, that's what causes this attraction between two current carrying conductors or two wires. It causes this attraction and it pulls the wires together. So pulls wires together. And same thing if they're both pointing down, you do your right hand rule. You cannot use your left hand. Left hand goes away. You use your right hand rule and look at these directions. This one's going this way and this one's going this way. Hopefully you remember your right hand rule from the last lecture. And they also pull wires together. So these, when they're traveling in opposite directions, this is opposite directions, they end up repulsing each other, they repelling each other. There's opposition. And then when they travel in the same direction, then they pull them together. When you make an electromagnet, you have these coils sort of on top of each other. They're continuous. They're not separate coils like what I drew, but they're continuous and they are in the same direction. So the current's always flowing in the same direction. So they are pulling each other together. So an electromagnet pulls together. So it's like this. So same current direction makes attraction happen. Great. Now, from that magnetic attraction is actually the basis of the definition of an amp. That's what an amp is. So an amp, here we go, the definition of an amp. An amp is the constant current that produces a force of 2 times 10 to the negative 7 newtons per meter 2 times 10 to the negative 7 newtons per meter when flowing through two straight parallel conductors of infinite length and negligible cross section 1 meter apart in a vacuum. So here's what it is. I have two current carrying conductors. I have one, and I have two current carrying conductors. They're just wires. I stick these wires in a vacuum. I suck them in a vacuum 1 meter apart. They are spaced 1 meter apart. If these two wires have current flowing in the same direction, spaced 1 meter apart in a vacuum, I stick current in them. I stick current in them until the magnetic lines of flux pull themselves together. And these blue lines here are the force vectors until the force vectors, the blue lines, measure a force of 2 times 10 to the negative 7 Newtons per meter. Newtons per meter of force times 1 meter because they're spaced 1 meter apart. So that's 2 times 10 to the negative 7 newtons, which is a kilogram meter per second squared, until that force becomes 2 times 10 to the negative 7 newtons of force. That's when you stop increasing the current. How much current do you have? You have 1 amp. That's how much current there is. Cool, right? That's the definition of an amp that I bet you've never heard of before, but it's actually the proper definition of an amp.